Well, you look like a real crowd pleaser. Hello, who's that little bald man there? My juices are flowing. What about him in the pink?
Oh, no!
From the Highlands of Scotland, it's Wee Sticky Moments with Julian Clary.
Thank you. How kind, thank you, and welcome to Scotland, one of my favourite places, and indeed, home of the redhead. And how are you, Russell? Do you like it here?
It's lovely.
Of course you do. It's the fresh air, isn't it?
It is.
What I like particularly about Scotland is the wildlife. Russell and I were having a picnic the other day, and we just sat down and we saw a whole flock of golden eagles flying around, all together, weren't they?
They were.
Russell waved his sausage at them. More of a chipolata, really. Well, all right then, a button mushroom. And they all swooped down to eat it, didn't they?
They did.
It was a lovely scene, a touching scene. Have you seen the lovely Hugh Jelly anywhere?
Yes, he's just over there.
Roaming around somewhere? Oh, here he is now, the lovely Hugh Jelly. Welcome to Scotland.
Thank you, sir.
Isn't it marvellous? Fill your lungs with that fresh air.
Oh.
Marvellous. I see you picked up some hitchhikers along the way.
Yes, I have their details here for you.
Thank you very much. Whereabouts were you hitching, Ian?
I was hitching from Walthamstow.
From Walthamstow to Scotland, good Lord. Ian Hickman, you're a teacher. I suppose you're on your holes at the moment,
No,
aren't
I've
you?
just finished them.
Have you? And the best thing about Scotland is its golf courses, according to you, and 80-shilling beer. I do that every now and then, just for the older viewers. Brightens up their little lives. Now, where are we? The most dangerous thing you've ever done was overslept once. We don't want to hear about that kind of activity, thank you very much. I'll move on to Jackie, hello.
Hi, Julian.
Jackie Lawrence-Jones, Occupation Local Government Officer for Westminster. You're a long way from home.
I am indeed, Julian.
The most desirable person in the world. You've put my name down there. It'll take me an hour and a half to get out of this costume, I'm afraid. You might have gone on the turn by then. The best thing about Scotland is the haggis. We have some hanging here. Look, I bet your juices are flowing, aren't they?
They are,
But now I'm talking to Danny Sean O'Brien.
Yes, that's right.
Hello. You've got one arm up like that. Is that significant? It is where I come from. You're a property developer, whatever that's supposed to mean, and you're from Buckhurst Hill in Essex.
Mm-hmm.
The most desirable person in the world is Deborah Harry. Lots of her to desire, I believe. And you'd never consider Lord Denning?
No.
No, nor would I. No. The most dangerous thing you've ever done. A psychology teacher tried to run you down. What do you mean, tried to run you down? Do you mean went round saying all that Danny O'Brien? Have you seen his waistcoat? Or do you mean... Or do you mean you were walking along and he mounted the pavement?
He mounted the pavement with his Mini.
Did he? Perish the thought. You haven't got a Polaroid, have you?
No, afraid not.
That's about the lot for you then, Danny.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, you're in accord with that. Here comes the next sticky moments. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to Scotland. Breathe that air. Thank you so much. Hello, Alison Watson.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
You're a computer trainer. And the most desirable person in the world is Richard Gere. In Pretty Woman. Well, that's two desirable people, isn't it? You mean in his performance in that particular film?
Yes.
And the best thing about Scotland is the Log Cabin Hotel. Where's
My
that?
husband laughing. He was there.
Is that your husband there? Hello, he looks delightful. What's your name? Hello, Peter. Poor old you, Alison. What else have we got to say about you? When you want to spoil yourself, you get your husband, Peter, to buy you a present.
He's very good like that.
What sort of things does he buy you? What sort of thing? That chain?
Chain.
That's lovely. That would keep the burglars out, wouldn't it? The worst thing that's ever happened to you was being late by half an hour for your wedding. Half an hour.
You booked the car?
So were you standing there fretting, were you?
I was indeed.
Little stain on the pew. I'll have a word with Alan meanwhile. Hello. Say hello.
Hello.
That's right. Alan Minister. And his occupation, you're a handyman.
Yes.
Stroke driver.
Yeah, driver.
The most desirable person in the world is Doris Day, in your opinion.
It's an old play, mate.
And you'd never consider popping between the sheets with Saddam Hussein.
No.
Are you on your own in there? There's a snorting noise then. It's not Saddam Hussein, is it?
I don't think so. No.
Sitting behind you, no. The worst thing that's ever happened to you was when you travelled 100 miles an hour over Battersea Bridge to the roundabout on a motorbike.
Yes.
Why were you in such a hurry?
Well, it was when I was younger, it was the thing to try and do 100 miles an hour from Battersea Bridge down to the roundabout.
Oh, well, of course it was.
Yeah, it was just young youth, you know, at that time.
Yes.
Yes.
Dawn. Hello there. Dawn Weaver, you're a cash controller from Aberdeen, so you're quite near to home. Not far at all for you to come. Play along with it, please, Dawn. And the best thing about Scotland is you. You spoil yourself occasionally. That's not what I meant. I meant, what do you do to spoil yourself?
Oh, have a glass of wine or something.
Because oh, you're a devil. Keep my eye on you. The most dangerous thing you've ever done is passing your driving test. Right, well, this is quite a dangerous game. Well, this is some questions, Alan, about Scotland, more or less. Let's see how you get on. Ian, we'll start with you. True or false? Tossing the caber makes your hands red raw. True or false?
True.
True. Oh, oh no. There's no way I can get as far as that, you see. And that's given me a hernia. I'm sorry. I don't like to see you on your hands and knees like that. They're probably all in the wrong order now. Of course, that's not your problem, is it? You're right, you're right. Whatever the question was, you're right. Jackie, over to you. If you went into a Scottish restaurant and they told you that the Aberdeen Angus was off, what would you do? Would you A, send him a get well card? B, heave a sigh of relief and order a nut cutlet? Or C, offer to play the bagpipes yourself?
I think I'd go for B.
Is the right answer. Full marks for you. True or false, Patrick Fitzwilliam?
False.
Oh, you obviously know William better than I do. I'm afraid it's true, look. Patrick Fitzwilliam And William Fitzpatrick. They're obviously very compatible. No marks for you there, Danny, at all. Alison, true or false? Ben Nevis is the biggest projection in Great Britain. False. False, you're saying? It's true. Did you think it was Snowdon?
Wasn't sure.
I thought it was Snowdon. So did Princess Margaret, obviously. True or false, Alan? The Loch Ness Monster really does exist.
Definitely yes.
That's right, his name's Malcolm. He lives in a bedsit in Aberdeen. Well, he was a monster when I was there. Dawn. What would you do, Dawn, if you stumbled across a stag rutting furiously in the glen? Would you A, apologise to Glenn and leave the room? B, get out your video camera? Or C, invite the stag to a mixed sauna in Weybridge? Over to you. You're going for
A.
A, apologise to Glenn and leaving the room, is the right answer. Full marks for you. Now then, would you like to pop out, disembark from the bus now, please? Would you all like to pop down here? What we want you to do now is hitch your skirts up round your ears, lay your weapon on the floor, and hop over it. Yes, indeed, it's Highland fling time. Come down here. You've got this sword, see? You see, you're going to do all this business. And you could, in fact, shave your legs at the same time, Alison. Hugh, could you just demonstrate for us, please, a bit of Scottish dancing? You all understand? It's not too undignified at all, is it? Let's see how you get on. Scottish dancing now, please. Off you go. Very good indeed. Marvellous. Put a bit more into it. Well, while all this is going on, I think you and I could take a quick break. We'll see you shortly. Hello. Hello. We're just handing out some marks for that last game, and I thought you did rather well, Ian. I'm going to give you 5 marks.
Thank you, Julian.
And you're getting 5 marks as well for Jackie. Hello. I'm giving you 4 marks, Danny. I'm sorry. I'm brutal, I know. But that's my decision. Alison, you were a triumph. And you only had 1 mark, didn't you?
I did.
So I'm going to give Alison 6 marks. And you were marvellous.
You poor old bones and all.
I know, well, you were doing a very sort of gentle little business.
Oh, thank you.
So you can have 6 marks as well, Alan.
Oh, thank you.
And Dawn, a bit restrained, really. A bit restrained, I thought, for a native. Didn't you think?
Slightly.
Yes. Well, I'm sorry, but you get 4 marks as well, Dawn. So could we have the scores now, please, Hugh?
Danny and Dawn both have 5 points. Alison has 7, Ian 9, Alan has 10, and Jackie now has 11.
Oh, the marge. Danny, would you like to step here a moment, Dawn? I'm afraid we're getting rid of you now. It's very sad that someone has to go, but you're not going empty-handed. You're taking a Fanny statuette with you, and you only live down the road, don't you? You'll be home in time for news night. The lovely Dawn and the lovely Danny, ladies and gentlemen. We're sorry to lose you. Bye-bye. Aha! Now it's time for the W game. All the answers begin with W. That's the rule for this one. Sorry, it just went for me there. Did you see that? With his antlers, it could have been very nasty. Ian, what W involves short, jerky movements with your hand? Washing or winding up the alarm clock. Full marks for you. Jackie, what was invented by Stone Age man and revolutionised transport?
Well, a tentative guess would be the wheel.
You're saying the wheel? I'd have thought that as well. The actual answer is waxing your legs. Makes you more streamlined, obviously, I think. Alison, which W's of Wimbledon used to hang round the common picking up litter?
Wombles.
Willie Whitelaw's. Sorry, you'd have thought it would be Wombles, wouldn't you, Alan? What a confusing game this is.
It is, isn't it?
Let's see how you fare.
Move your thumbs, let's have a look.
That's the answer I'm covering. I'm not stupid.
I know.
Give him an extra mark, would you? For flattery. What W describes Jeffrey Archer?
Jeffrey Archer.
I'm afraid I can't give you any clues. What W describes Jeffrey Archer?
Wally.
That is the answer there.
Oh, I didn't know who he was.
He's a writer.
Oh, is he?
You see.
Can't he be a Wally as well?
Yeah, well, he is a Wally as well. Yeah, I gave you one extra mark, so I won't spoil you, Alan.
Oh, thank you very much.
You can rest that on the top of there. Ian, what W is Princess Margaret's favourite drink?
Whiskey.
Windowline. What W does a magician wave about when he's doing a trick?
Well, I hope it's his wand.
You hope if he was doing a stag night, it says here it might be his willy. That's a bit vulgar, isn't it?
It is rather, yes.
I'm giving you full marks for wand.
Thank you, Julian.
Alison, what W does Bruce Forsyth have on his head?
It's got to be a wig, hasn't it?
Sadly, it's a wombat. Looks like a wig, though. Alan, what W makes you all wet? If you go outside when it's raining, what is it that makes you wet?
I think it's water, I think. Warren Beatty.
Warren Beatty is the answer, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Runaway success. Now, every year in Scotland, on the glorious 12th of August, people up their weapons and go in search of the elusive sporran, which is more or less the name of this game. Would you like to pop out of the bus now? I'll tell you all about it. We have some guns here, as you can see. What you need to do is pull back the trigger, pop that in there, and fire at the sporrans, you see? We want you to knock down as many sporrans as you can, Jackie. Ian, okay? Did you understand that?
Yes,
let me just show you. Pull that back like that, pop that in there, and fire away at the sporran, okay? That's yours all set. Let me just set yours up for you. You understand that has to go like that.
Okay.
Your refill. Obviously, you need to knock down as many sporrans in flight as you can. And your time starts now. Don't worry, but just go a bit closer if they don't seem to be working. Ready? You're going to push that. That's it. Now try. Oh, that one went down. Oh, yes, that one went down. Have another go, Jackie. Oh, that was as good as down, that one, wasn't it? How are you getting on, Ian? Have another fire, have another...
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yes. Well done. Carry on. How are you getting on? Oh, another one. Right. Stop now, please. Down your weapons. Oh, look, is that down or up? It's hard to tell, isn't it?
Oh, it's not.
Yes, it's down now, yes.
yeah.
Right, we're going to take a quick break, so we'll see you shortly. Hello again. Welcome back to our creative Scottish game, which we've called Messy Nessie Painting. Now, there have been very few sightings of Scotland's most famous monster in recent years, but that's enough about Lena Zavaroni. What I actually want is for you to paint your impression of the monster that lives in Loch Ness, and your time starts now. You'll have about 35 seconds, so I should get on with it if I were you. The Loch Ness Monster. Traditional, you've gone for the traditional sort of monster, Alison. It's all right, don't worry about talking. You just carry on. There are other colours available. You felt the urge. You don't have to change brushes or anything. Time is of the essence, Alison. The Loch Ness Monster, right? Where's the monster then? Jackie, where is he? Well, you've only got about 10 seconds left. That's the monster.
Yeah, the monster.
That's very frightening, isn't it?
Yeah. You'd be frightened of that, wouldn't you? If it came up on you in a dark
It is
night?
rather big compared to the sun, I must say.
Yeah.
Twice the size of the sun. And Alan, are you creative?
I don't know.
I think you are.
I don't know.
It's delightful. Don't stop. Carry on. There's a matter of seconds left. If you'd just like to put the finishing touches to your masterpieces. And stop what you're doing now, please. Down your brushes, and we'll start with Alison. Bring it up here to me, that's right. We'd like to come up here. This is the monster. Look at it, look at his head. It looks like...
Fangs.
Oh, they're the fangs. Looks like he's been in a fight.
Sunglasses.
And sunglasses.
Necklace.
And a necklace. Obviously
And
a very
sand.
glamorous monster with dealing with this. Sorry?
That's the sand.
The sand. Does he like to sit on the beach then?
He's a sun worshipper.
A sun worshipper? It's excellent. It's very good monster indeed. I'm going to give you 34 marks for that. Well done. Let's have a look at Ian's. He's gone for a sort of close-up here. What was that?
Something from the nose.
Talk me through this then.
Well, it's in the style of Picasso.
Oh, Picasso. Yes, he had lots of style, didn't he? And these here?
I think those are hands and legs.
Oh, of
there,
course, so-
and hands again.
It's almost like a child's painting, isn't it? It's very good, though.
Too much teaching, I think.
I'm going to give you 29 marks for that. I think that's very generous. Thank you very much. Pop down there. Jackie has painted us a Loch Ness Monster. It's quite cute, isn't
It
it?
is rather, isn't it?
I'm not at all frightened of this one.
Well, it's the alternative Loch Ness Monster.
The alternative one.
Yeah, it's the friendly one.
The friendly one, not to be confused with the Cheshire Cat.
You know, no, there were two.
There are two in
There's
there.
the one that gets in all headlines, and there's the friendly one.
The
and
big,
that's-
nasty, sort of grey one.
Yeah, that's the friendly one.
And this is the friendly one. Well, I'll take your word for it. I'm going to give you 32 marks for that. Thank you. Why not? Well done. Thank you, Alan. Finally, Alan's painting of the Loch Ness Monster. And here we have it. Talk me through it, Alan.
Pardon? Well, I thought the Loch Ness Monster must be a woman. So I thought I'd paint in the theme of a woman, you see.
It's all I didn't know it was male or female.
Female, I suppose to be, yes.
What distinguishes this as female, then?
I don't know. Probably the hairstyle, probably.
These are the nose
And the mouth, yes.
and the mouth. It's quite happy, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's got to be a happy monster.
Of course it has.
Yes, I mean...
This is sort of, it's in the
It's
water.
swimming, you know, doing a...
Do that again. It's very good. 33 marks there.
Oh,
Well done. Could we have the scores now, please, Hugh?
Ian and Alison have 44, Alan has 47, and Jackie has 48.
We have to lose you now, and Alison. We have to lose you when you scored so highly, didn't you? Come up here, and I'll commiserate wildly with you. It's awful seeing people off like this. And there's your funny statuette. You could show that to the kiddies at home.
Yes, I will do.
When you go back to work. And that's for you.
Thank you.
You enjoyed yourself?
Had a lovely time.
So have I. Thank you very much.
Well done.
Aha, now for you two, we have a spot of acting. Okay, we're going to do the Scottish play tonight. I thought you could be one of the witches. And you could be Macbeth. We have some clothes to put on you now. Let's get you into character properly. Now you do lots of overacting. Probably. Right, so you're going to be Macbeth. Shall we come forward a little bit? And you're going to be the witch. I'm going to be the ghost of Banquo, so I'll be just floating about hither and yon. And here's your cauldron, okay? And we start with you, Macbeth. There are lots of proper acting here. Now, yes,
Right.
you start.
The dark torment that transpires my heartfelt sorrow.
Very good.
Like a turnip all barbled and borrowing.
Burrow, yes, you're losing them, I think, a bit.
Oh, thank you.
Carry on. But hark.
But hark! Here comes one of the weird sisters now.
There's no way to talk about the Nolans, is it?
Oh, toil and trouble. I snagged my tights on all this rubble.
You could be a bit more witch-like. Away,
Away, wizened!
crone.
Crone, is that crone? Crone, have you never heard of all of Yule?
And do this over your cauldron.
okay.
Aye.
Eye of newt and pot of noodle. I just had sex with a 3-foot poodle.
Hark again, Macbeth. I fancy I hear the shrill tones of your wife returning from the wet T-shirt competition at the Bard and Bucket.
Hello, darling, I'm home.
Good Lord, that sounds just like Fenella Fielding to me. And indeed it is. The lovely Fenella Fielding, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, my dear.
Julian, wonderful man.
What a wonderful Lady Macbeth. How are you?
I'm very fit. How are you?
Oh, I'm bearing up under the strain. Are you doing panto this year?
Well, I might be. Some things just come up.
Well, shall we crack on?
Yes, shall we?
You're about to go on with it. You're about to do some sleepwalking, I believe.
Sleepwalk. Oh, yes, yes.
Yes.
Oh, damn Spot.
That bloody dog gets everywhere.
What? Will these hands never be clean?
I can only offer you a wet one.
Hanky not with my panky, bride of Hecate. For Burnham Wood doth mince to cockfosters. We are impaled upon a spike of devilry that doth surpass our nightmarish fever. Oh, my husband, we have wronged nature itself.
They wail.
They wail each night on the heath. They have no clothes. I have no teeth.
We have sold our souls to the devil for a satellite dish. One minute. Satellite dish and deep shag carpet.
Yes.
I love it.
Do you really?
You're the best one.
Oh, thank you.
Shall we crack on then?
My soul plays host to the coming flames of hell, and my spirit is battered against the evil that torments me. There is only one relief for my heat-oppressed brain, and that is
Yes?
to sing that old Mary Queen of Scots classic, the Hokey Cokey.
Oh, how delightful. Do you remember Hokey Cokey? You put your left foot in and your left foot out. In, out, shake it all about. You do the hokey cokey and you turn around. That's what it's all about. Boy, what a round of applause. Thank you so much.
Thank you, darling.
She's smiling.
The lovely Penelope Fielding, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Thank you. Back to the bus now, please. Back to the bus. Well, after all that drama, we do have to decide who is our ultimate winner. So could we have the sticky shortbread on now, please, Hugh? Here we go. There's a plateful for you, Jackie. Okay? And there's a plateful for you, Alan. Now, you're not allowed to eat one of these unless you answer a question correctly. The winner will be the person with least left on the plate at the end. Question 1. Name the sticky Scottish delicacy made of sheep's private part.
Haggis, alum.
Correct. Have some shortbread. Question 2. If someone offered you a sticky wee dram, what would it be? Jackie.
Drink.
A drink of?
Whiskey.
Whiskey, correct. Have some shortbread. What hideous sticky creature might you encounter while boating on a Scottish loch?
What's that monster?
Yes, have some shortbread. We'll have to sweep up later. Mary, Queen of Scots, had a sticky moment at the Tower of London. What was it?
Jackie.
She had a haircut. She had a head chopped off, correct. Have some more shortbread, Jackie. What sticky substance do you drill for under the North Sea? We've got one. You can't put that back on the plate. Throw it out the window. And we'll take one off there. That'll even it up. Scottish people like to get very sticky on New Year's Eve. What is the Scottish word?
Hogmanay.
Sorry?
Hogmanay.
Correct. Have some more shortbread. You do have to go in the mouth, you understand. Lady Macbeth had something sticky on her hand. What was it?
A spot.
A spot of what, though?
No.
Could have been oxtail soup. It was blood, right, yes. Have some more shortbread. Well, that means we have one more question left. We'll finish with a royal question. The royal family like to have a sticky moment. In Scotland, where do they go for it? Where did the royal family go in Scotland? Yes?
Balmoral.
Balmoral is the right answer. Have some more. Well done. Very hard to tell, isn't it? Who would you say? Yes, indeed, I think I agree with you. Jackie is this evening's winner, ladies and gentlemen. Come out here. No, that's all right. Well done. Congratulations. And Alan, come out here. You're a runner-up, but you both won, really. You get more or less the same prize. You're getting some champagne and some Scotch heather there. A McKelloch Today record. Tuck that under your arm. And your Fanny statuette. And have you loaded her up? She's got flowers, Fanny thing, champagne. You hang on to that. And a mouthful of shortbread. What could be nicer? A dream come true, Jackie. You better help her off with all those things. Thank you very much. We'll make sure you get a lift home. See you later. Alan and Jackie, ladies and gentlemen. See you later. Bye-bye. How delightful. Well, I would just like to say before we leave you, before we leave Scotland, indeed, that I actually belong to Glasgow. I belong to Glasgow, dear old Glasgow town. But what's the matter with Glasgow? For it's going round and round. I'm only a common old working chap, as anyone can see. But when I had a couple of drinks on a Saturday, Glasgow belongs to me. That's gin and tonic for you. I belong to Glasgow. You can tell by the accent. But what's the matter with Glasgow? For it's going round and round. I'm only a common old working chap, as anyone can see. But when I had a couple of drinks on a Saturday, Glasgow belongs to me. But what's the matter with Glasgow? It's going round and round. I'm only common. I'm a working chap, as anyone can see. But when I have a couple of drinks on a Saturday, Glasgow belongs to me. I said when I have a couple of drinks on a Saturday, Glasgow belongs to me.